Welcome to the BTEC Level 1 and 2 First Award in Sport presentation. This presentation should give you all the information you need to decide whether this is the option for you. The exam board we use is Pearson's. Who is the qualification for? The Pearson BTEC Level 1 and Level 2 Tech Award in Sport is for learners who want to acquire sector-specific applied knowledge and skills by exploring the different types and providers of sport and physical activity and the equipment and technology available. They will also explore different types of participant and their needs in order to gain an understanding of how to increase participation for others. They will also further develop their knowledge and understanding of anatomy and physiology. Those learners who took sport in Year 9 will have touched upon some aspects of this already. Learners will undertake practical sessions to develop skills in planning and delivering sport activity sessions. The qualification enables learners to develop their skills in sport analysis and sports leadership and uses realistic vocational contexts and personal skills such as communication, planning, time management and teamwork. The qualification title is Pearson's BTEC Level 1 and Level 2 Tech Award in Sport. The qualification number is 603-70683. What does the course cover? The Tech Award gives learners the opportunity to develop sector-specific applied knowledge and skills through realistic vocational contexts. The learner will have the opportunity to develop applied knowledge and skills in the following areas: investigating provisions for sport, including equipment and facilities, planning and delivery of sports drills and sessions, and fitness for sport, including fitness testing and methodology. The Tech Award complements the learning in GCSE programmes, providing depth via analysis and the use of theoretical knowledge to improve performance. The BTEC explores the provision and types of sports suited to different individuals with different needs, and finally offers leadership and teaching in sport which is not approached directly by the GCSE. What can the qualification lead to? The study of the qualification as part of Key Stage 4 learning will help learners to make more informed choices for their future. The choices that learners can make at post-16 will depend on their overall level of attainment. Learners who generally achieve a Level 2 across Key Stage 2 may consider A-levels as a preparation for entry to higher education, or study a vocational qualification at Level 3, which prepares learners to enter employment or apprenticeships, or to move to higher education by studying a degree in sports sciences or teaching sectors. Learners who achieve a Level 1 across Key Stage 4 might look to study a Level 2 post-16 technical route designed to lead to work to progression to employment via apprenticeships or further study at Level 3. We offer a range of level courses at sixth form. Currently we are offering the Cambridge Technical Level 3 in Sport, which means you can take 1, 2 or 3 A-levels with us, or we have offered and can offer a Level 2 post-16 technical route if required. What does the qualification cover? Learners are required to complete and achieve all 3 components in the qualification. As you can see in the table, there is component 1, preparing participants to take part in sport and physical activity. This is an internally assessed unit. Component 2, taking part and improving other participants' sporting performance. This again is an internally assessed unit. Component 3, developing fitness to improve other participants' performance in sport and physical activity. This is an externally assessed unit and is a synoptic unit which draws upon prior knowledge from units 1 and 2. This is also taken as an exam. How is it assessed? Components 1 and 2 are assessed through non-exam internal assessment. The non-examination internal assessment for these components has been designed to demonstrate the application of the conceptual knowledge underpinning the sector through realistic tasks and activities. This style of assessment promotes deep learning through ensuring the connection between knowledge and practice. As you can see in the table, component 1 is preparing participants to take part in sport and physical activity. This is marked by the centre and moderated by Pearsons and should take approximately 5 hours of a supervised assessment. Component 2, taking part and improving other participants' sporting performance, is marked by the centre and moderated by Pearsons and should take approximately 4 hours of a supervised assessment. Each component can be taken twice a year, and this will either be in the December or January series or the May and June series. We will have a plan to deliver these units and will submit each learner as required. The internal assessments are set by Pearsons and, as mentioned before, are marked by the centre, which is us, the school. It is then sent off and moderated by the exam board. For each component, new assignments are released twice a year. The internal assignments must be completed under supervised conditions. We will mark the completed assignments using the descriptors in the marking grid given in each component. Prior to submitting marks for moderation, where a learner has not achieved their expected level of performance for an assignment, we may authorise one opportunity for the learners to improve the evidence and resubmit for internal assessment within 15 working days. There is one external assessment, component 3, which provides the main synoptic assessment for the qualification. Component 3 builds directly on the components 1 and 2 and enables learning to be brought together and related to real-life situations. This assessment will be completed as an exam and will take approximately 1.5 hours to complete. This exam is set by Pearsons. The external assessment is based on a written assessment that requires learners to demonstrate that they can identify and use effectively an appropriate selection of skills, techniques, concepts, theories and knowledge from across the whole qualification. And this takes the form of an exam. It is under supervised conditions and is marked, and the grade is awarded by the exam board Pearsons. Component 1 and 2 will be completed and marked internally. These marks and sample work will be sent off to the exam board for moderation. Once moderation has taken place across the UK for that series of work, a grade will be provided. Grade boundaries are not released prior to the assessment process. The grade will either be a level 1 pass, level 1 merit, level 1 distinction, level 2 pass, level 2 merit and level 2 distinction. Calculation of grades. Each component is then added together and awarded a number based on the level they achieve. As you can see in the tables below, components 1 and 2 have a different awarded number in comparison to component 3. The number awarded for each component is then added up and a final grade will be given. As you can see in the table, it ranges from a level 1 pass all the way to a level 2 distinction star, which would be equivalent to a 9 at GCSE. What does the sample assessments look like? Component 1 will cover a range of assignments and is taken in the form of 3 tasks. In response to task 1, learners will use knowledge acquired to select suitable physical activities for a case study and provide considering provision available. Task 2, learners will use knowledge acquired to select and discuss how technology would affect that provision for the case study. And task 3 would demonstrate practical delivery, communication and planning by producing a warm-up plan and demonstration of the warm-up. The assignment will take approximately 5 supervised hours to complete. The assignments will be marked by the centre, moderated by Pearsons. Assignments for the component will be made available in October and then in February of each year. Learners must use the preset assignments in order to complete the work. Component 2. This takes a form of 4 tasks. Task 1, learners will demonstrate their knowledge and understanding for the components of fitness. Task 2 will demonstrate their skill in a selected sport, in isolated practices and drills, and in competitive situations. Task 3 will demonstrate their knowledge and understanding of officials within the sport. And task 4 will demonstrate their knowledge and understanding of sport and provide specific drills to improve participants' sporting techniques. Additionally, they will produce video evidence of these skills, including specific guidance and teaching points. The assignment will take approximately 4 supervised hours to complete. And finally, component 3 will take place in a series of exam questions based around the unit content. This will be linked to fitness components and tests, principles of training, training methods, creating training programs, looking at how to improve fitness through those programs, and motivational techniques to support this. I hope this presentation has given you the information you've needed to make an informed decision about whether you would like to choose this as an option. I do believe we will be delivering assemblies and giving you an opportunity to ask questions, but if you do have any, please come and see me, Mrs. Elliott or Mr. Hardiman in the PE department.